It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Probably not. Sometimes it's not.
I'm telling you, the holidays. It is such a mind blow for me. And I don't care if you have 1 day of sobriety or 14 years of sobriety or 100 years of sobriety.
It's challenging.
It's challenging if you're just human.
Yeah.
Now let's add on being sober during this. I'm Roberta Romero with Residence 12.
And I'm Andrea Ronnie Kovacs, outpatient counselor at Residence 12.
And we're here to talk to you about managing your sobriety during the holidays.
Yes.
And you brought up something that I thought was so interesting, and I had never heard about it before. Tell me.
So it's called FOMO. Some of you may be familiar with it, but it's the fear of missing out.
Yep, that's me.
Exactly, right? We want to be a part of, and you might not even want to go to the event or be part of that group or whatever it is, but please just ask me. I just want
funny. Yeah.
the invite so I can say yes or no to you, and I can make a decision, but that doesn't always happen.
Right. So what happens, how do I navigate this when I see, especially on social media, oh, look at all of my friends over there, and my friends over there, and they're all toasting, and they're doing this, and eating rum cake, and, you know, and
I can't do it anymore for me, and
Right.
recovery's terrible.
I hate rum cake, by the way. It's gross.
Yeah, it is. It's terrible.
So you're sitting there and you want to know, what can I do if
Yeah.
I'm feeling left out?
What can I do so it's a natural feeling. We all have it as a human being. We want to be a part of. So just accepting that I'm having this feeling is completely appropriate, because then you know what to do with it. If we don't know what's going on, it's really hard to find a solution when we don't know what's happening. And some of it too could be just monitoring your social media. If this is where it's coming from, you know, and you have the Instagram, the Snapchat, and the Facebook, and the Twitter, and all these things, and emails, and if you know that that's a trigger for you, then maybe monitor that and be more mindful of how much time you spend in social media.
And I think that even the best plan of them all, start your own ritual.
Right.
How about I have my own party?
New rituals, and create a party for yourself, and do something different, like make gingerbread houses, or, you know, spend a day in Seattle, or, you know, get some women together and make hot chocolate, different types of hot chocolate.
There's
or
so much
cookie
out
parties.
there now that you're
There's a lot to do.
sober. It's going to astonish you what you can now do. I love it. We were also talking though, like, to be sure and have a strategy.
Right.
Because sometimes you can't, you do have to go to the event with
And-
your family.
And sometimes it's not even that the alcohol or substances are going to be at the event, but just the people there are the triggers. So these are those unexpected triggers where you walk in and you think, well, I'm going to be safe. There's not going to be anything there. But there's going to be that one person or one situation, or on the drive there, you get a phone call, or you have a thought, and you're triggered. And so what I like to share with the women is to come up with an exit plan, to create an exit plan, a safe plan, take a separate car if you need to, and communicate that plan with who you're going with. If it's a family member, if it's someone in recovery, let them know, hey, maybe come up with a safe word. A safe word is a great place to start and let your family or friends know that, you know, right now I need to go. I'm not feeling okay. And so you guys know what the plan is, and your family's not concerned.
What if you can't leave?
Great question, because sometimes you can't. Sometimes you are kind of stuck there and you can't leave right away. So coming up with like 3 self-care tools in that moment. You know, if you're sitting in a chair, if you're standing up, you can ground yourself by putting your feet on the floor. You know, you can take some breaths, you can feel your heart, you could, you know, give yourself some affirmations. You can practice mindfulness anywhere. You know, you don't have to practice mindfulness in a quiet room, and just be present with what's going on. And those can be some tools to help you in that moment when you can't leave.
Yeah, I think that's wonderful, and I love that those are choices that we can make, and that you can think through that you're not alone. You can ask for help. You can get your sponsor's number. You can make that friend. You can invite them to go with you. There's so many options now. What Residence 12 taught us and me is you're not alone.
You're not alone, and
Not
there's
alone.
always a solution. Recovery is not about missing out on life. It's about participating in life, and you get to be present. You know, and that's such a gift of recovery and this time of year. You know, you can be present.
That Christmas present to yourself is being present. So what we like to also tell you is that we will be having an option. We'd love for you to bring in questions. We'd love for you to ask us. You can send an email to rromero@residence12.org. Send us your questions. We'd love to talk to you and find out what's going on with you. Yeah, Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Enjoy. Don't forget self-care.
Yeah. Ho, ho, ho.